Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Jennie's Gomdeuki bear from Blackpink. So let's get started. To draw this sweet bear, let's first start drawing a mochi shaped head. So I'm going to start right here with a big curve for the top. And bring it down just like the other side. So it's a little bit narrower at the top. And then about right here, I'm going to start to bring it down a little bit wider towards the cheek areas, and then here, round it off and bring it in. So about right there, let's go ahead and bring it in towards the bottom. And a little bit flatter towards the bottom right here. There, something like that. So one big round mochi. Okay, so now that I have this in, I'm going to come into the center area, and let's say about the eyes and the nose are a little bit towards lower on the face. So let's say about towards this area, about here. I'm going to go ahead and just give myself this tiny little nose. So just a little triangle right about here. Then from there, right in the center part, I'm going to come down, skip a little bit of space, and curve out on both sides for the mouth. And cap it off. Then let's go ahead and draw the eyes. So I'm going to come out to the sides about, let's say about right here. I'm going to go ahead and just draw a circle. So play around with it. You might find it's easier to draw the eyes first. And come to the other side about right here. And same thing. I just like to draw the nose first because it's right in the center. And that way I can just kind of helps a little bit to make sure the eyes are centered. Okay, so now that I have that, I can go ahead and make these Draw So Cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom, and same thing over here. There. So now the eyes in, let's come to the sides right here. We're going to spruce them up with a lash. So just continuing this curve on top of the eye, and then we're just going to curve it out and just bring it back in to thicken it up. And same thing here. Curve, and then go down and thicken it up. There. And then let's come to the sides right here a little bit, and I'm just going to lightly draw a curve right about here. And then we can go ahead and draw the top. So there's some strands. So let's say that come back to the center, so up here, and I'm just going to go ahead and curve down over this eye and up. And then one more going the other way and up. There. And then when you're coloring, just give it two oval cheeks there on the side. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw the ears. So about right here where it kind of flattens out, we're just going to go ahead and draw this big curve for these bear ears. And draw the inside, so just follow your outside. There. So let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to drag this point across, approximate, so I kind of know where the other ear should be. About there. So once again, same thing. Just draw a big curve and and the inside. There. And so now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw the body. So I'm going to come to the center. So find your center about right here. I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle or oval. And then we're going to draw the 2 ties of our neckerchief and bring it in. And same thing over here. Or I guess you call it bandana or a neckerchief. There. And then we're going to come out, so let's say about right here, maybe the sides of the eyes. Just draw a small curve, and then we're going to curve in. So same thing here on the side. And curve in. There, to connect everything. And then we can go ahead and draw the body. So come in a little bit, about right here. And just going to draw a curve coming down for the body. So same thing here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's bring this out a little bit more. So this was 2 in, about right here. Sorry. These are the sides of the eye, just like the other side. There. Now we can come in here and put this part in here, a curve. Now it makes sense. Okay, so then from there, let's go ahead and bring this down more for a cute little round bear body. So let's say about right there. Then I'm just going to kind of imagine this as a big curve. And so I'm going to come down to say about right here in the center. And I'll just draw a curve right in the center. About right there. And then this is where we're going to start the legs. So this right here and here. And so then let's bring this down. Just come in a little bit. We're going to curve this part out. And then just about right here, pop it out a little bit and then connect. There. If you're not comfortable doing this, you can just bring it in and finish it off. And same thing here. Just bring it in a little bit, pop it out, just to make it extra cute. And connect. Then from there, let's go ahead and come right back to here, and we're going to just pop in these arms and bring them in. Same thing over here. And I'll just make sure I'm about the same area on the other side. And connect. And I believe there's same thing here, just like the other ones. There's a little paw, so I put in 3 circles and then an oval. And same thing here. Try and do it as light as possible because it's so small. There. And then with the last thing we need to do, bring this out a little bit more, is to come to the center and let's say about right here, drag this point down, right down, and we're going to draw a big heart. And same thing on the other side. There. And that is pretty much it. And like I said earlier, just put in some cheeks right here on both sides. But that is it for my drawing here of Jennie's I hope I didn't butcher it, Gomdeuki bear from Blackpink. I really hope you love how this drawing turned out, and I hope to draw it fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.